It's Katie Lee, and this is Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast, a replay of today's full show. Idaho's #1 hit music channel, Z103. It is Katie Lee. I have been on this giant binge on my TikTok, and I don't know how to stop it because I don't get to enjoy any of it. So I don't know if anybody else has been down the 7-Elevens in like South Korea, Japan, things like that. I want a 7-Eleven like that here. Because the food there, like in the 7-Elevens, like they look so good. The snacks are top tier. I really would like to go to Japan one day just so I can go do a 7-Eleven haul. Problem is that I would go in and I'd spend like 70, probably not 1,000, but like I'd probably spend a lot of money. I was trying to come up with a number in my brain and then nothing really came out. That's why I don't do numbers. Anyways, but I'm just jealous of people that get to go and do things like that. Why don't we have a 7-Eleven in East Idaho? I want to be part of the slushy days, the bring your own cup time of thing. How come we don't have that? Every single thing that comes out there's just like, oh yeah, exclusively at 7-Eleven. We don't get it. And it just makes me sad. So if we can't have the Japanese or South Korean version of 7-Eleven, can we at least get a 7-Eleven so I can enjoy slushy day? Z103, it is Katie Lee, and I've got your 2 o'clock tea for you today. All right, so Tom Cruise, Debbie Allen are going to be getting honorary Oscars, and Dolly Parton is going to receive the Jean Hersholt Humanitarian Award. So that's pretty cool. Rebel Wilson needed plastic surgery during the filming of her new movie, Bride Hard. So funny. After a gun actually smashed into her nose and split it open. That sounds terrible. The new trailer for I Know What You Did Last Summer. Jennifer Love Hewitt delivers her famous line from the original. It doesn't look that bad, actually. Not too shabby. It's not my favorite, but maybe I'll watch it. I don't know. For those of us that had never got to experience Chuck E. Cheese because we never really had one, a Chuck E. Cheese animated Christmas special is in the works. I don't know what that exactly means, but I don't think it's going to be as cool as they think it is. Kesha did a new video. It's called Boy Crazy. It's really not work safe. Just warning you. Very, very warning you. Anyways, Ariana Grande's Nona passed away. She actually appeared on Ariana's track Ordinary Things, which actually makes her the oldest person to ever make the Hot 100. That's kind of cool, but I'm sorry, Ariana. All 7 members of BTS reunited for their 12th anniversary. Mariah Carey doesn't acknowledge the passing of time. Chappell Roan doesn't care if you hate her art, but it bothers her if you hate her as a person. And then Megan Fox, MGK, they both had their baby. You know what I'm saying. Megan Fox had the baby. MGK is a dad. And they announced the baby's name is Saga. You know, like Twilight Saga. You know what I'm saying? Saga something Fox. Yeah. It's very on brand for Megan. I'm not going to lie. I feel like that fits her very well. So that's your 2 o'clock tea here on Z103. I guess I'm going to live forever because there was a new study that came out that shows drinking caffeinated coffee daily is associated with a lower risk of death, particularly from heart disease. But basically, it's only if you don't drown it in cream and sugar. Guess what? I don't. I only put a little bit of milk, a little bit of sugar, and then I'm good because I like to taste my coffee. I do. So, for those of you that just like milk and sugar and a little bit of coffee, I don't think this is for you. Z103, it is Katie Lee. I was looking at a thing earlier that was talking about cheap hobbies that you can get into basically summer on a budget. And I like a lot of these things, I'm not going to lie. But my problem is that I can never find the time to actually enjoy summer hobbies. Like, I still would like to go camping or do something with Nix, go on a hike up to a lake. I don't know. But anyways, if you are looking for something to do this summer, some hobbies to pick up, you know, there's reading, bird watching, but like actually you can check out geocaching. We used to do that when I was a teenager with my sister. Like I was talking about casual hiking or camping. I don't know why this is on the list. Lock picking. Okay. Then there's this one, collecting brochures. The top of the list sounded great, and then we got down to this bottom part, and I'm just like, somebody must be really, really bored making this list. Anyways, I guess it's just about cheap hobbies, affordable hobbies. So, lockpicking, collecting brochures, whatever floats your boat, man. So, shameless plug right here. Me and my band are playing downtown today. We're playing at Alive After 5 over on the Greenbelt, just over at the Bandshell, Memorial Drive. So if you want to, come support your favorite local Z103 DJ, would be awesome, and I'd love to see you. I'll be the one in the checkered pants. Idaho's #1 hit music channel, Z103. It's Katie Lee. Found this story over at eastidahonews.com. So, did you know that your next great read might be hiding next to, package of eggs in the milk at Kessler's Grocery in Blackfoot? So they dedicated a book display to spotlight local Idaho authors, from children's books to memoirs, westerns, real outdoor adventure tales, all kinds of things. So originally it started out with Ross the Rooster, and then now it includes local legends like Call to Adventure, It's Her Story, Sacagawea, and then top sellers from the late L. Scott Hancock. So if you don't have a bookstore in town, there's no problem, because Kessler's has become the unofficial home for homegrown stories. And honestly, I really like that. I think that's such a cool thing. So if you're looking for a local book, you can stop by at Kessler's. If you want more about this whole story, head over to eastidahonews.com. Sometimes I hate TikTok because I can fall for literally everything. This lady was like flipping her hands upside down on her palm. So she had her palm facing up on one hand, and then she took her other hand and did palm, face, palm, face, palm, face, palm, face, and just was flipping it back and forth. And she did the same thing to each hand. She's like, I gotta check and see if I have a brain tumor. And I'm just like, what does it mean if I can't do it to one hand? Like, one hand is really, really quick. The other one takes me a second to really think about it. I'm just like, oh no, am I gonna die? I don't think I am, actually. I'm just saying. It was just a goofy little thing. Like, I fall for everything on TikTok. Z103, it is Katie Lee. I got a short and sweet little heart-to-heart for you today, because I feel like a lot of us get stuck in thinking about what we did yesterday or stressing about what we're supposed to be doing next. But the real, I feel like, peace is, I guess, what you want to call it. You got to figure out and just be present where you're at right now. So with that, wherever you are today, maybe you're at work, maybe you're stuck in traffic, you're hanging out on your couch, just, realize that you're good. You're there. You don't have to solve everything all at once. Just show up for yourself in the very moment that you are right now, okay? And realize that that is enough and you are enough. And that's all I have for you today. Z103, it's Katie Lee. So I was watching a video earlier, and this lady, Florida, she's just casually petting a wild crocodile. Like, it's literally just a normal thing around there. But I don't know. I feel like maybe we'd have an equivalent thing. Maybe somebody hand feeding a raccoon on her back porch like it's a stray cat. I feel like that would definitely be equivalent, but I don't think that's quite dangerous enough. Maybe there was another lady in Alaska, at least, that was feeding a moose out her back door. Maybe there was also a lady that was befriending the bobcat that she had found. Why is it always the ladies? Ladies, quit picking up the stray animals, thinking that they're going to be sweet and cuddly, okay? They're not always that way. Leave the crocodile alone. Leave the raccoons alone. I don't know. I feel like no matter where you go, there's going to be that chaotic lady in each state. So which one are we? Let me know. 208-524-1033. What is equivalent to the lady petting a crocodile in Florida to Idaho? Z103, it is Katie Lee, and I've got your daily dummy for today. This is so weird, but it's straight out of Salt Lake City. Okay, his name is Jose. I think he's been binging too much, Vampire Diaries, Twilight, what is it, Supernatural, things like that. Yeah, this is a little crazy. Jose was having lunch with a friend, and completely unprovoked, he put the guy in a chokehold and tried to stab him in the heart with a wooden stake. Yeah. I guess he said that he thought his friend was a werewolf. First of all, that's where you're mistaken. Wooden stakes are for vampires. Werewolves, you got to have like the silver bullets. Dude, come on, get your lore correct. I mean, I'm probably wrong anyways, but I know the wooden stake thing is not for the werewolves. Anyways, the guy got away, thankfully unharmed, but Jose, he wasn't done. He stole the backpack, took off. Cops caught up with him later, found rocks in his pockets, and he claimed that they were in case the werewolf came back to kill him. You know, your standard werewolf protocol. I don't know. So he is now facing charges for aggravated robbery. I think we're going to need to cancel this guy's subscription to all of these supernatural type of TV shows, or maybe we need to get him new ones, because obviously he doesn't even know what he's supposed to be doing against a werewolf. Like, bro, come on, get it right. Stakes, wooden stakes, vampires, silver bullets, werewolves. Rookie. Z103, it's Katie Lee. My friends, I'm out of here for the day. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. Y'all stay safe, stay legit, be awesome, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye. Thanks for listening to Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast. If you enjoyed the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Katie Lee on Z103 is hosted by Katie Lee and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.